So it seems that my sheriff's little meth operation is about ready to come out of the closet. Chad Butler, Neil put you in charge of me. You are my handler, right? I told you a long while ago that that smirk that you had on your face when it came to me would be replaced. And now, considering that your little brother has just been fucking arrested for selling meth to children and in Cass County fucking a child, now you're starting to realize that I wasn't talking out my ass. You see, the dark isn't a nuclear bomb. It's not going to go off in your life and devastate everything. It's like a really slow steamroller. What's about ready to happen, I told you that that fucking smirk you had on your face would be wiped completely off and replaced. Now it is. I would be willing to bet now you have a look of concern on your face. See, and this has all been going, I don't find it an accident that your biggest snitch was arrested in July for murdering his girlfriend in Erling. That's how the dark works. It gets into your fucking head and it feeds you all kinds of stupid shit to compel you to do awful, atrocious things. And you guys are so caught up in the dark, you can't tell the difference. And so therefore your little snitch, your snitch that knew everything about everything in town, gets busted for murdering his girlfriend in July. And now the little brother of the second in command in law enforcement, Shelby County, Iowa Sheriff Chad Butler, has now been busted for selling drugs to kids and fucking kids. And of course, the question is going to become, Chad, did your little brother get the meth from you? The meth that you're currying from the trailer park that everybody in town knows about? They only have to go to the middle school to find out that Mike Butler is well known for selling drugs to kids. The question is going to be, why was he allowed to do that? And what did his big brother know, who was second in command for law enforcement for Shelby County, Iowa? See, Chad, I have a little prophecy for you. Your smirk is gone and has been replaced with a look of concern. Eventually, that look of concern is going to become a grimace. And right after that grimace appears on your face, anguish is next. And that anguish is never going to stop. It's only going to get worse, more pronounced, and stronger. Welcome to your fucking eternity, dickhead. Y'all thought you couldn't be touched. What are you gonna do? Run to Thomas Schoenberger? Is he gonna save you? You think Thomas Schoenberger is gonna save you? Let me ask you a question, Sheriff Butler. When push comes to shove, and Neil has to either choose to take the bullet himself or throw you under the bus, which one do you think he's going to choose? Which one would you choose? There is no loyalty amongst you guys. None. And now the carnage is going to start coming out because you're all going to fucking throw each other under the bus. Just like I said was going to happen. And now all of these fucking child traffickers who thought you had their backs, who thought you could protect them. Thomas Schoenberger, Gabe Hoffman, Lucian Greaves, Geo Farnsworth, Daniel Dowd, Tara Joyce, Jesse Davis, Manuel Chavez. They all thought you had you had their back. You can't even fucking save yourself now. How are you gonna save them? You know? Yeah, I did grow up in Nebraska. On and off. I graduated high school in Iowa, but my family's from Omaha. I've lived in Omaha, Nebraska, on and off my whole life. So, I just find it interesting. And I also realize that your snitch is doing what snitches do. He's telling on you guys. And he knows your secrets. I don't think it's a coincidence that he gets busted in July for murdering his girlfriend. Him and his new girlfriend murder his ex-girlfriend, and now a few months later, the little brother for the second in command at the Shelby County Sheriff's Office gets busted for selling meth to kids and fucking kids. And obviously there's an issue since someone just showed another deputy partying with an underage girl, and that was all over Facebook. They ain't gonna save your asses. You guys are fucked. I told you. And like I said, I am not above telling you, I told you so. I told you that those smug ass smiles on your faces would go away eventually. They always do. And now, I would be willing to bet that, I know because I saw Neil last Monday. He's not smiling, he's aged. And I'd be willing to bet that Chad Butler no longer has that dumbass fucking smirk on his face anymore. Bet it's gone. Bet it's never to return either. Because now anguish is coming. You guys wanted to play. You wanted to fucking protect child traffickers. That's what you wanted to do. I warned you not to.
So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. Isaiah 41:10.
I warned you this day was coming. You didn't listen. Your group never does. Even despite the fact that Lucian Greaves, Doug Masico, aka Doug Mesner, aka whatever fucking name he calls himself at any given day, founder of the Satanic Temple, there's a reason why he's offered me money twice if I would just stop. But I never will. It's not me. It's the dark. And if you think it's bad now, this is just, you've just sat in the ride and the wheels have just started to turn. You're not even on the ride yet. The ride hasn't even really begun. You're on the ride. You're past the point of no return. But it hasn't even gotten out of the gate yet. That's what's coming. But the fact, they're gonna want to know if Mike Butler got his meth from Chad Butler, his brother, who's deputy right underneath Neil Gross. Because everyone in town knows that Chad Butler is couriering all of the fucking meth that's going in and out of that trailer park. Everyone in town knows. And Thomas Schoenberger can run whatever fucking bullshit he wants to run out of his fucking mouth. I don't give a shit. Dude, I don't even read your emails anymore. I just don't care. That Brian Word, whoever the fuck it is, I don't belong to Gifley, and you can take your $50 and shove it straight up your fucking child trafficking ass. I don't want a fucking thing from you. I want your anguish. That's what I want. I want you to feel as much anguish as your group has given so many others. You know? That's what I want. That's what I want. I want your shit to be returned to you. That's what I want. I'll fucking starve to death before I accept any cash from you guys. Because all your money is blood money. You make it on the fucking backs and asses of children. Not interested. Not interested. And it sure as fuck ain't gonna stop the dark. Your ride, you're past the point of no return. You're past the point of no return. Seek Jesus Christ. Find redemption. Is your only hope. But not one of you can let your egos go enough to be able to do that. And I'm talking about the child traffickers and the fucking group that's been protecting the child traffickers. Neil Gross, Shelby County, Iowa Sheriff Neil Gross. Again, Chad, when it comes down, when push comes to shove, who do you think Neil is going to shove under that bus? Himself or you? It's not a hard thing to figure out which one he's going to choose. You know? You're fucked. Fucked. Just like I told you would be. It takes a while, but the results are always spectacular, and I always find out. Oh my God, so many people came up to tell me about Mike Butler. Then sent me the shit. So if you go click on that link in the description, you can go see the shit for yourself. You can see all about Mike Butler. That's Chad Butler's little brother. You can see all about their snitch. He's the dude who killed his girlfriend in Erlin. All of this is starting to escalate. All of it is starting to build momentum. And no one can stop it. And the child killers that thought they were protected by my sheriff, you're all fucked. They can't save themselves, let alone you. And they're too worried about themselves. They don't give a fuck about you. That means you, Thomas. You know, that means you, Thomas Schoenberger, and Geo Farnsworth, and Daniel Dowd, and Tara Joyce, and Corey Daniel and his wife Alicia Ray, the Sicilian Witch, and Defango Manuel Chavez and Jesse Davis, Lucian Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple. All of your child trafficking bullshit is about ready to be exposed. But my sheriff ain't gonna be fucking helping anybody anytime soon. Because they're embroiled in their own fucking mess. They're gonna want to know where those drugs came from. And they're gonna want to know if they knew about Chad's little brother fucking kids while he's supplying them meth. And where did that meth come from? And how did they not know about it till now? You know? I warned all of you. I told you, Neil, I don't pull punches. Might take a minute, but heaven's work is always spectacular. I'm never not amazed. The fact that Chad Butler's brother is now in jail, it's just no wonder you've aged so bad. That's the reason why Thomas Schoenberger and his weird ass Johnny Dub, Brian Wood, Word, what the fuck, who cares? That's why they're playing their drama. You know? That's the reason why they're all obsessed with me. But it's not me you guys are having to fight. The darkness is inside of all of you. You're gonna draw to you what makes you afraid. That's how it works. And you can deny it. You cannot accept it. You can be angry about it. Do whatever the fuck flips your hair back. Won't change a fucking thing. Not a thing. It won't change anything. It won't change what's here to claim you. But first it's going to expose you, because that's what causes your group the worst pain, when your secrets come out. You know? You guys hate that. So the darkness loves it. God is great. All glory goes to heaven. And your group is fucked in ways you cannot even begin to even comprehend right now. You have no idea. You better learn how to live forever soon. That's all I'm saying. So, this one's a short one because tomorrow I'm going to do the whole recipe scripture thing. Give one of your favorite scriptures, then share a recipe. I have several recipes I'm going to share. I can give scripture all day if need be. And it'll go for as long as it goes. But today is short because I have stuff that I have to get done. And I don't want to focus on this all day. I know heaven has this. They're fucked. Their little snitch in jail is trying to make a deal so he doesn't rot in jail for murdering his girlfriend. So he's going to just narc all of them out. And now Chad Butler's brother. Again, do you think he's going to choose himself, Chad, or is he going to choose you? Which one do you think? Not that hard of a decision. It's certainly not mysterious. You're fucked. Yours all fucked. And Thomas Schoenberger and the Dead Isaac Cappy Club, my sheriff ain't going to be saving any of you anytime soon. Peace out.